the science here? Do we know yet whether these e-cigarettes pose a health problem?
Well, we don't know what the health problem is. What we do know is that when you combust tobacco in a cigarette form, that's the most hazardous way of taking in nicotine. The e-cigarette delivers nicotine in a vapor, which would, in theory, be much less hazardous. The problem is some of the e-cigarettes do have a lot of contaminants. We don't know what the risk of those contaminants is, and it's totally unregulated, so there could be anything in the cigarettes. There is controversy in the public health community because if people could stop smoking cigarettes totally and switch to e-cigarettes, the health risk would be substantially less.
Right. So if the only alternative is smoking a regular cigarette, these seem like a good alternative, but it's not recommended for somebody who isn't a heavy smoker, perhaps, until we get some data on. One thing someone said to me, and I think this is what Bloomberg's worried about, is that she's someone who's a former smoker, and she said, I don't even want to go anywhere near it because I'm afraid it's going to bring back the demon that it took me so long to tame and to get out of my life. Is that a concern that even if the e-cigarette itself is fine, that it leads people back to tobacco products?
Well, that is a concern, both for that and also whether young people will start using e-cigarettes experimentally and then become cigarette smokers. There is evidence for both of those things happening to some degree. And the question is how much and what is the overall impact on the smoking and health problem?